What's going on, YouTube? OG's Nitro RCs here, coming at you from the Nitro Corner, episode 106. And yeah, guys, we got that right this time. Episode 106, back in the Nitro Corner, and we're going to work on Yoshi the Kyoshi. We're going to work on this front end that we took out when we hit the truck doing speed laps last week. We're going to get this done real quick, and we're going to move on. It's going to be a short, hopefully, knock on some wood, a short and quick video before we move on to the next project, which will be the Max. Putting the shock socks on the Max, getting him back on his wheels, so he's set to go out. He's good to go right now, but we just need to put the shock socks on him. So, how are you guys doing today? Weather's nice here, but you know what? They said it's going to snow. Yeah, they said we got a snowstorm coming. Isn't that some shit? So, yeah, but anywho, if you guys have been keeping up to date and been watching the videos, you've seen what happened to Paintball. He's back here on the operating table too, getting ready to be tuned back up and put back together. All that is just shock damage. Ain't nothing big rare about that. We got a ton of shocks. We're going to slap some new ones on him and cut him loose again. So that's all set to go. And you seen what happened to the voodoo buggy, the voodoo child? Yeah, we got to get him squared away. We got to get a rubber band put on that carburetor like we have on all of these. I mean, it's just funny that one, you know. Yeah, this one right here's got one on it too. So I don't understand how we managed to let that go, but we'll get him squared away and get that all taken care of too. One thing at a time, sweet Jesus. But we got a lot of stuff to do, boys and girls. So before we dive off into it, please, if you'd smash that like button for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber already. We're up to 509, folks. You guys are killing it right now. 509 subs. Oh my God. Love, appreciate, and respect each and every one of you. Let's keep this train rolling, because 2025 is just going to be awesome. We got so much stuff to work on and so much to do and so many things to run and play and break and fix and rinse and repeat. So if you would, hit that like button for me, please. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. Ding that bell for notifications so you know when the old man, OG, that's me, the original OG Nitro RCs, is online. Either here in the Nitro Corner, the only place to be is the Nitro Corner, or out at the lot running and breaking stuff. Let's get it on, guys. Let's see what we can get doing. I'd greatly appreciate it. So with all that being said, let's chip off into this bad boy right here in episode 106 from the Nitro Corner. Yes, sirree, Bob. So we waited a very long time to get these C-hubs in. Yes, we did. Long time. They were supposed to come from A-Main. They were supposed to be here lickety-split. And, oh no, from eBay. And they took their time getting here, but still, it was okay because our postal system is a total joke. But I got them. So we have that one on already because these are 17.5 degree. And I wanted to make sure they were both 17.5 degree, which they are. And we got them tuned in. But what we were really waiting on were these. This was the problem right here from A-Main. These are the cast carriers, the bearing carriers, the steering hubs, whatever you want to call them. And I broke the bottom one. Broke the end of it right off that connects onto your steering arm here. That, you know, goes up your servo. Okay. I broke the bottom of it off right here on the C hub. When I broke the C hub and everything, I took all this out. So I've been waiting on these. These are supposed to be here last week, Wednesday. Then they were supposed to be here last week, Friday. Then they said possibly showed up Saturday or Monday, which they didn't do. These just now got here. So my impatient butt was tired of waiting for them. So what did I do? I got said bearing carrier, the steering hub. You guys see what that is? You know what I'm talking about now? Okay. And this is the part that broke off right here. Let me see where you guys are at. See it? You can see the line? You see the glue? That's not glue. That's JB Weld. Yes, that's JB Weld in there. So what we did the other night was we JB welded that sucker back together, and I held it together and I ran the screw in it to make sure the screw was going to fit, because it's this top screw. No, the bottom screw, this one right here, is the one that has to run up through there. And the other night, just like this, it ran in there with no problems. So I said, well, you know what? Since I'm tired of waiting, we're not going to wait any longer. So I lined it up, got everything squared up, cleaned up, mixed up some JB Weld real quick out of 2 brand new packs that I had, stuck it together, put this monster clamp on it, and it's been sitting up here for a day and a half, almost 2 days actually, and it is tighter than a frog's butt. So we are going to stick this back in here and use it and keep our brand new ones, which we haven't even taken out of the box yet, which you guys are going to get to see right now. Because we had to wait on them, and it was such a long wait that A-Main so graciously gave me a nice little, what do you call it? Voucher, gift voucher, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, here they are right here, brand new. The IF655s. Knuckles, steering knuckles that your bearings go into, and the pins. So instead of using these brand new ones, this, and now the extra C-hub that I have, which I don't like having just one, I'd rather have a whole set again, so I need to order more of these. These are actually only like $7, cheap as hell. So I'm going to order me 2 or 3 more pair of these, since these are usually what breaks, or I might get the aluminum ones, because the aluminum ones bend. I really don't care for the aluminum on the buggies. I'd rather have some flex in the brake if they're going to. They're cheaper, but then again, the aluminum ones might hold up pretty good, and this cast metal is garbage. Of course it is. You can see it's cast. They have machined aluminum knuckles too, so I might just go with a complete build here in a couple weeks when I have more cabbage available, and I might just buy all aluminum parts for the front end of this and let it rip tater chip, because this is one of my favorite buggies, and I've always been a Kyoshi fanboy, and this one never lets me down. This Yoshi runs beautifully. So with all that being said, waffle, 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 let's get this, the hell did I just do with that? Get this apart and get it slapped in, and we're going to call it good. And all we got to do is basically strap this sucker down. This is the only thing we got to do, and then I'm going to put the wheels back on it, and we're going to set it off to the side, and he's going to be cocked, locked, and ready to rock. Alrighty. And I think this one, I don't know why that goes in from the bottom. That should go in from the top, I would think. So we're going to put it in from the top. But I think it's got to go on the bottom, so it gives it some place to go. And I just dropped that wrench. You believe what? That some bitch just disappeared. All right, so here we go, here we go. Yeah, because that's got a pin in it, and this needs a pin in it too. That's the old one, this is the new one. So with that being said, I'm going to put that up in there. We're going to put this into here, like that. We're going to run. Where's the other screw at? What did I do with it? Hold on, boys. Hold on. We're all messed up here. We're all discombobulated. Stay there, buddy. I know you're not going to stay there, but think about staying there. Yeah, because here's one. Now, what did I do with the other one, guys? Did you see what I did with that damn thing? I just unscrewed it from there, and that had the top one in it. Did it roll off the table? Couldn't have rolled off the table. Cut it up, guys. Yes, it did. It rolled off with the damn driver. Okay. So I'm guessing that one's going to go through there, right? All right. Let's try this again. Uno más. Shorty goes on top. This long one goes on the bottom. I'm going to turn him over real quick. Thread him up and through there. Alright. And before we get really carried away, we should have put the bearings in here before we do anything, guys. They're going to be a pain in the ass to put in later. Yes, they will be. Let's get this stand out here, because for once it's officially in the way as of right now. Get all this said and done. So we can get these keys in here. They're kind of important. Alright, there's that. There's the top and there's the bottom. The top just fell out. Okay. And here's our bearings and our wheel nuts. You guys can't see none of this. I apologize. I put all these together so I wouldn't lose them. Don't forget you got your grub screw inside there that holds against your pin here, which is a pain in the ass to get out. Alright, pull that off. You have our bearings. Okay, there's one. There's two. Bada boom, bada bing. It's like, all right, let's get all this together first. Get that in there. Get our wheel nut on here. Get our locking pin in here. Just like that. A little tap, tap, tap. Tighten said grub screw back down. Grab a hold of it with some pliers real quick to get the hold on it. Ooh. Okay, done. Ba-bam. Run our dog bone back up into our assembly. Get it in there like so. Cast your pin in there. This is a pain in the butt. Oh yeah. Could flip them over and do them the other way, but I don't think they're supposed to be that way, to be honest with you. I think they're both supposed to be on the inside. To kind of give that pin a cushion, something to ride on. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Flip it over and go to our bottom. Beautiful. check this out. Let me double check. Ooh. Wow. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Wow. That is like stuck. Stuck. I really don't need to look at this. I'm just going to for PR. That's all I want to do. Come on, man. And damn. Switch for the motion on it. Again with it. Shit. Yep. Bottoms to bottoms. So that's good. Bottoms to bottoms. Just like that. Wheel nut on here so we don't lose that, since everything else is falling on the floor. Well, guys, because you guys can't see it. That out of the way. Now wrenches are over here. Just like that. Now I'll hook this linkage back up again, which is a pain in the butt. Because of that big kickdown. But we can make it work just fine. The turnbuckle all fastened in here. Boom, boom. Grab our driver. Yeah, this is the one that fits it. Come here, put this on here. Just like that. Put him back up in there. Good as new, boys and girls. Good as new. Yes, he is. Everything appears to be honky-dory. And just for giggles, hold on 1 second. I'm going to go get my radio. I'll be right back, boys and girls. Boom, right back we go. And turn buggy on. Boom, boom. Everything's right back to normal. I still want to change these servos up, so I hate these servos. They are very, very bad servos, especially for an 8 scale. So I need to put some Futabas in here, like I have most of the other stuff. I have a lot of good used Futabas that'll work great in here. So yeah, that's what we need to do one of these days when we ever go back over the whole buggy, which might be next winter, you know, or next fall, whenever we dive off into it and start shutting these things down. You know, we'll change everything over. But for right now, for what we're doing, running and jumping and bashing and breaking stuff, they'll work just fine. Just fine. It's like this pipe being bent so damn bad now, crushed in. No matter, we have a brand new one in that box right up there, so we're not worried about that either. So we have our hubs on, we have our carriers on, we're set to go. And we can do this right now. Check. Boom. This is a slight blast from me, but not too bad. We are putting Offna LX2 tires on a buggy. Left rear, look back there. Oh, that's right. This is left. What are you? You were the oddball. You were the one that wasn't marked. You guys are marked. So this is right rear. We took them off, so we're probably putting them right back on where they came from, but really doesn't matter because all the buggies ride differently. This is the right front, so this one goes back over here. We'll get him on there. This is the left rear. Get that off. Put that on. Shocks are looking good. Sway bars are looking good. Pill blocks are all looking good. Now get the ugga. Slap the old 17 mil on it. Hit go. Bada bing, bada boom. And we turn him back off. Okay. We're going to charge him up, but we'll get into all that later on. You guys won't see none of that. Put a fresh charge on him. That pull starts down in here causing problems like it always does. So that's all good to go. That pipe being bent and chewed up on there caused a few problems, but nothing really major. Nothing really major. Body pins. And get this one in here. Boom. Get this one in here. Boom. He is done, boys and girls. He is done. Yoshi is back in the game. Just like that. That's how easy it is when you know what you're doing. You get lucky once in a while. So what do you all think about that bad rock? Y'all remember that? And this is a salute to my boy Rinks. His favorite color, the blue windshield washer fluid. Now you know my favorite color is the purple. He knows that as well. But even though I was going to drink a purple tonight, I still might. This could be a 2-hug run. You never know. But when I was getting it out, I said we're going to drink a blue one for my boy Rinks, since that's his jam. Oh, boys and girls, we have nothing but fun around here. Let me tell you. Why is my phone blinking? So it's just blinking and blinking and blinking. Hold on, boys and girls. Be right back. I don't know, it was blinking, but now it's not doing anything, so we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, Yoshi is back in the saddle again. I was half tempted to heat this sucker up and push his body back in here. But I don't know if I can do that or not. We'll try it. See how much it's going to take. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're going to get it hot. We're going to shove it up in there. It's melting right now. Shove that up in there and shove that up in there just like that. Boom, and there it is. Just like it's supposed to be. Look at that, guys. We put it right back the way it's supposed to be. That's a bad shit, fellas. Fix your own stuff. What you got to do, boys and girls. Fix your own stuff. A little push here, a little push there, and that closed that hole up. And look at that. That thing's brand new again. You can't even tell the exhaust come through there. Yeah, dog. Yeah. We know what we're doing. A little bit. A little bit we do. A little bit. Okay. That's good. All right. There he is, fellas and ladies and germs and dudes and dudettes, bros and broettes. Yes, sirree, bub. That's about 28 minutes. We're about almost 30 minutes in. We're going to call this a wrap for number 106. OG's Nitro Corner, episode 106. fixing the Yoshi Kyoshi with we fixed him with some JB Weld. We got a JB Weld part in there. We're going to hold on to our brand new pieces, whatever the hell I just did with them. Here they are. We're going to hold on to our 2 brand new knuckles, possibly get a couple more in, because these are all nice to have. I've been waiting over a week, almost 2 weeks, guys. Just about waited 2 weeks for these pieces, and if I'd have had them in stock, I wouldn't have had to wait. I'm a little pissed off about that, you know what I mean? So, knowing that, we're going to order a couple more, since it seems to be a weak spot in the buggy, which, of course, they all are. It's not just Kyoshi. They're all like that. Shock tower is slightly bent a little bit, too, from hitting that side. It has shoved this horn back a little bit. Didn't mess with the standoff none, but it did tweak it a little bit. So, that can be adjusted, too. This needs to be brought out. So we can grab a hold of that, pull the standoff off the shock, put a big pair of, I don't know, you might be able to get away with a crescent wrench and slightly pull that out a little bit. And then shove that back on. But as of right now, it's not hindering it one bit. Not one bit is it bothering it. Nope, not one bit. So, with all that being said, OG's Nitro RC's here, coming at you from the Nitro Corner, episode 106. Smash that like button for me, please, boys and girls, if you would. I'd greatly appreciate it. 509 subscribers. Oh, yeah, you're kicking so much butt. It's insane. Love, respect, and appreciate each and every one of you. If you're not a subscriber already, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that ding. I need to get a bell here someplace. I need to get a bell, an easy button. I need all kinds of shit. I need to get a bell here. Ding. Hit that bell. Get the notifications when OG's online here in the corner, putting stuff back together. You know, using heat guns to reshape bodies back into place, or using JB Weld to fix, you know, metal bearing carriers. You never know what we're going to do here in the Nitro Corner. It's just going to be interesting all the time. So, with all that being said, I greatly appreciate all you guys stopping in. Make sure you're tuning in for the next one. We're just going to put some shock socks on the Monsters big shocks here. We already got one on there. We're just going to have to put the last 3 on, put them back into the truck, put the tires back on him, throw him back over in the corner, and he's good to go. So when we get Monsters squared away, then we can move on and go back through and just give Paintball a complete shock job, get him squared away from the top to the bottom, and he's right back to being the little monster that he's always been, because you know that's exactly what he is. He is just a monster right now. Then I'll have the parts here in about 3 days. I just got to go pick them up. And yeah, I'll have the parts here to fix the Voodoo Child. We'll get him squared away, get the servo horn fixed in showtime, and we can keep on going. We have plenty of stuff to do, boys and girls, plenty of stuff. So, with all that being said, OGs, Nitro RCs, coming at you from the Nitro Corner, episode 106. I greatly appreciate all you guys being here. Say a prayer for the folks down south that had the bad weather down there this last week. A few people died, and a lot of stuff was destroyed. So, yeah, let them people stay in your prayers, because this is just the beginning of storm season, guys. Summer's not even here yet. Tornado season is not even here yet, so it's just going to get worse as time goes on. So pray for them to have recovery time and to get their feet back underneath them before the storm season starts to hit. Okay? All right, guys. OGs, appreciate you, love you, respect you, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you.